came, they took over this Hindu habit. Now, this is Richard Eaton who says this, as an American self-described communist academic. And he claims that Hindus on a massive scale destroyed temples, that this was their want. In reality, you see, he cannot manage to find more than a few cases of Hindus not demolishing temples, but abducting idols. You see, in some cases an idol was a prestigious thing, it was a work of art and so on. And so rulers wanted to have it. And so there was a war. You see, the clinching moment at the end was the abduction of an idol, which was then installed in the main temple of that conqueror. And the temple where the idol was just left free. And of course, the loser in the war could always install a new idol there and continue the same worship. So that is something totally different from the iconoclasm of the Eskimos, which meant to humiliate and ultimately to destroy the religion of the loser. And so destroying his places of worship was not at all meant to bring over the idol or the whole place of worship to their own sites and continue the worship. At least I have never heard of this, that, you know, the Eskimos destroyed the Somnath temple and they took the Shiva Lingam to an Eskimo place of worship and there continued the worship of Shiva. I don't know, you can maybe find some strange Eskimo place of worship where they do worship an idol. But so far, I think by definition that will not happen. So we have a large movement of denial or whitewash of iconoclasm. In India, that means largely the heavy minimization of iconoclasm. In the great days of the Ayodhya controversy, many secularist historians went as far as to deny iconoclasm altogether. That far, very few people would dare to go. So the usual story now is to minimize it. Yeah, okay, it may have happened a few times. First of all, the Hindus have brought it on themselves, and anyway, it wasn't so much. Although you should see what is not so much. Like, for instance, Eaton admits a single case of iconoclasm when the troops of Muhammad Ghori or his lieutenants conquered Varanasi in 1194. Now then you should go to the footnotes. This is one case of iconoclasm. Yes, but he himself admits that 1,000 temples were destroyed. And so, you know, basing themselves on his figures, Indian secularists nowadays claim that about 80 cases of temple destruction have taken place in India during 1,000 years, in the whole of India. So 80 in this case doesn't really mean 80, because one can mean 1,000. You see, one case of iconoclasm means 1,000 temples destroyed. And even then it is much too low a figure. In Gilgit and Baltistan, which is a very thinly populated region, already more than 80 temples got destroyed in a decade. So for the whole of India in 1,000 years, it will be more than that.